Hello, this is Mike Munter with Affordable Reputation Management, and what I want to show you today is I want to explain what is Google Autocomplete and how you can change it. Google Autocomplete is the suggestions that you see when you enter any search in the Google search box. I'll use my name as an example. So when you type in my name, you see that there are a number of suggestions that Google is presenting me to autocomplete my search. And this feature was created by Google to speed your search experience by offering you the most popular suggestions for a particular search phrase. So in my case, this Mike Munter SEO is related to me. That is my business. These searches for poster and art are not me. There's someone else named Mike Munter who obviously is an artist and probably does prints. And maybe he lives in Saratoga, because that's not me. I live in Portland. So when a client calls me and complains about a problem, perhaps it says Mike Munter arrest, for example, if I had been arrested in the past. The first thing we need to do is we need to check and see what the search volume is to give us an idea how to price the service and give the client an idea of how long it's going to take to change it. So what we do is we go over to Google's free keyword tool and populate it with searches. And make sure when you are in the keyword tool that you click the exact match and unclick broad. Exact gives us a much better approximation of the traffic. So these were all of the auto-completed searches. The column I look at here is local monthly searches. So this is telling me in the United States how many times per month people are searching for this particular keyword. As an exact match, whether it's Mike Munter or Mike Munter SEO. And these numbers are only meant as a guide. They are certainly not to be counted on as being precise. As you can see, though, the numbers are very low. There are only 16 searches per month for my name and less than 10 searches per month for Mike Munter SEO. And the search volume for all these other terms is so low that it wouldn't register. So if this is what you see when you Google your own name, something similar to this would be a very low competitive phrase that would be fairly easy to change. However, it would take time to do that. Now, you may have noticed before that I had my old friend Bill Belichick, who I like to use in my examples. Whoops. Okay, so if we type in Bill Belichick, we can see we have a number of searches here. And I don't know anything about this. Maybe there's some cheating scam, girlfriend. Anyway, these might be the types of things that you want to change if you saw this for your name. So let's go back to autocomplete. And once again, I've copied all of these searches so we can just add them and see the search volume. And you can kind of see the difference now. So Bill Belichick, his name gets searched 27,000 times each month in Google in the United States. The global number here is worldwide. And then you can see the related search terms here. If we look down at girlfriend, we can see that gets 880 searches per month. The Bill Belichick cheating, which we would like to try to remove, is getting 320 searches per month. So I would call this a medium search volume, and this is really going to take some time actually to correct, because what needs to happen is, in order to change these options and to get cheating out of here, you have to have more than 320 searches per month from different computers all over the United States. So you can imagine how much work that is. You can't do it just by yourself. You have to have a whole team of people who are either sitting at their computers doing searches on a 5 to 6, 7 times a week basis on different days, or you've got to do it yourself using proxies where you actually go in and you change the IP address of your computer, and that way it fools Google into thinking that those searches are being made from different places. So there are some automated tools I know that allow you to do that. I personally haven't used them. I've seen the reviews and don't really trust them. All of the searches that we do are done manually, whether by individuals at their computers or by using proxies to change the IP address and then perform the search. And the next thing then is, how long does it take? Well, generally it can take 2 to 3 months for Google to even recognize that new searches are being made. And it's kind of a moving target, because what we don't know is we don't know how many searches are being made for Bill Belichick cheating. Since Google is auto-suggesting it right here, it's likely that a lot of people may click on this to find out what this story is all about. And so what looks like 320 searches today in a few months could be over 1,000, which makes it much more of a severe problem. So we're kind of chasing it. That's one thing to consider. The other thing to consider is that as we continue to do searches for new terms like maybe Bill Belichick Championship or Bill Belichick New England Patriots, for example, it will take Google a couple of months to even recognize that there are new searches being made. And in order to crack this top 10, we're going to have at least enough searches to beat these lower competition phrases like Bill Belichick's son, Bill Belichick Twitter. So I would say to overturn this 320 searches per month, ballpark, it's going to take at least 6 months of hard work, probably more like a year, assuming that this doesn't go viral and become into the thousands. Luckily for most of us as individuals or maybe a business owner, we don't have that many searches, and we can see results a little bit quicker. So that's it for what is Google Autocomplete and how we go about changing it. If you have any questions, feel free to call me at 503-890-6663. And be sure to watch our next video where we're going to talk about how a business or brand can use Google Autocomplete to actually drive your consumers to a product or service.